Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm here to give you an update on the Ethereum Merge and what you can be expecting over the next 48 hours. I'm going to be covering the key points of proof of work and proof of stake. I'm also going to be answering some very key questions about the merge and finally how we can actually profit from this. I will be finishing the video with a complete chart update of Ethereum so we can get a really nice price prediction of which way we think it can go so we can trade it in the right direction and make profit. Make sure you smash the like button and also leave your opinions in the comments section about what you think of the Ethereum Merge. So starting off with, what is the merge? This is actually the second stage of the Ethereum Merge right now. Ethereum launched the first stage of their merge back in 2020 and this was called the Beacon Chain. This was essentially a test run for the new system that Ethereum is going to be running on, because you can't just launch a whole new system without actually testing it. Otherwise, it could crash and the merge could essentially fail, which would drastically affect Ethereum's reputation and also Ethereum's price. So now we are coming through to the second stage of the merge, and that will be happening on the 15th of September 2022, in literally 24 hours or so. The merge consists of Ethereum moving from proof of work to proof of stake. Now, the difference between proof of work and proof of stake are very simple. Proof of work is essentially old school blockchain where you have miners mining transactions and collecting the transaction fees from successfully mining blocks on the blockchain and validating them. Whereas proof of stake is you have validators who are staking their Ethereum, they're locking their Ethereum in, and they're essentially acting as miners now. They're going to be verifying the transactions and collecting the transaction fees from that instead. Now, this is very important. The two differences between these is the fact of proof of work requires computing power. It requires a hell of a lot of energy to do. And this is one of the main reasons that Ethereum is moving over to proof of stake. They're going to be cutting their energy usage by 99.95%. which is absolutely insane considering this is one of the most reported things in the crypto space. It's the energy usage. We've seen it with Elon Musk and Tesla basically saying that he's going to now accept Bitcoin for his cars and then essentially retracting that statement because of the worrying energy usage that Bitcoin transactions were putting out. So one of the main reasons that Ethereum is moving from proof of work to proof of stake is energy efficiency. A highly anticipated question that people keep asking me is, will Ethereum fees decrease after the merge? Absolutely not. No, they won't. The Ethereum fees, unfortunately, we know it's one of the biggest problems with Ethereum. It's not going to be affected right now. They will not increase, they will not decrease, which is obviously very bad because this is one of the notorious things that Ethereum users hate. They hate doing Ethereum transactions because the fees are so high compared to other blockchains. Ethereum do plan on updating their fees and making it more feasible to do transactions, but we can expect this a lot later on in 2020-23. So unfortunately, we still have a while to wait for that. Will Ethereum transaction speeds increase after the merge? And this is essentially how fast it takes to mine a block on the blockchain. Currently, with Ethereum's proof of work system, they're currently mining a block between 13 to 14 seconds. The answer to the question is yes. They will increase, but not a drastic amount. It's literally a second or so. Now the big question that everyone's asking, will the merge increase the price of Ethereum? At this time, it is hard to say, guys. It's hard to say because I think this merge, it's quite controversial. It's gonna really annoy quite a few people. Imagine you've got the miners who have been investing in their Ethereum mining rigs for the last 7 years since Ethereum launched, and now they're basically going to be useless. The reason why, because we're moving from proof of work to proof of stake. This does not require mining power. So the people who were mining Ethereum, they're now going to be sat there with all of their equipment and no Ethereum to mine. The only way around this, what they could do, to become a validator, you need to lock up and stake at least 32 Ethereum, which in comparison to the current price, it's around $50,000. Unless you're a miner with over 32 Ethereum, you are not going to be able to become a validator. This, as you can imagine, will annoy a lot of people in the space, a lot of miners. So that's the controversy I'm talking about. We're going to have probably a sell-off of Ethereum from the miners that can't afford to stake 32 Ethereum, which essentially would be driving the price down. But then we should also have a buyback as well because of this new system, because of how energy efficient it is, because of how more reliable it is. Because proof of stake is essentially more secure than proof of work. Now a fact about Ethereum's roadmap. Ethereum actually had proof of stake in their original roadmap before they launched, which is very, very interesting because essentially they're following through for this plan. So they know what's going on. They have been doing this for literally like 2 years now. They've taken it very, very slowly to ensure that they don't crash the network and it doesn't affect the price too much. As you can imagine, a lot of companies are hosted on the Ethereum blockchain. So if the Ethereum blockchain goes down throughout the merge, then it's going to be detrimental to every business that's involved with that. Now, what is going to happen to the staked Ethereum after the merge? This is essentially going to be locked up for 6 to 12 months. The reason why they're locking up your Ethereum for 6 to 12 months is so it doesn't crash. Because imagine if the price started to go down and people could unlock their staked Ethereum, they're just going to sell it and the price is just going to absolutely tumble. It's essentially creating liquidity for Ethereum having that much staked. And also making sure the blocks are continuously being mined on the blockchain. Because if everyone's going to pull out, the whole system will collapse. Another huge question that everyone's asking, can the merge fail? Look, it's extremely unlikely that the merge can fail. The reasoning for this is because Ethereum has been working on this for over 2 years. They've taken the precautionary measures to literally back up every single scenario that could go wrong. Obviously, it is new technology. It is still risky to be doing something like this, but that's why they've taken so long to actually achieve this. Also, this is the first time that anyone has done a move from proof of work to proof of stake. This essentially means it is risky, but if it's successful, it will be a representation of how engineers are doing and how strong the human coordination is becoming. Will the Ethereum network pause as a result of the merge? No, it will not. As I was just saying there, Ethereum has been preparing for this for 2 years and they've taken the steps so the network does not stop at all. It will be a very smooth transition over. You probably won't even realize it's happened, which is obviously very essential because as I was saying earlier as well, if it was to stop, if the blockchain was to stop and the transactions were to stop going through, the whole system would essentially collapse because of all the businesses that are hosted on the Ethereum blockchain. And that's pretty much all you need to know about the Ethereum merge right now. There will be further updates coming through as to how the merge is done, what we can be expecting from the price, and also remember that I was just saying how they're going to be releasing people's Ethereum that they have locked up for the merge in 6 to 12 months. So we are going to get dates for that as well. When we get those dates are going to be very, very important. The reasoning for this is because people will be getting their Ethereum back plus their profit for staking, and then we could see a sell-off in the price. So these are a few things that I will be touching on in the future on my channel. If you liked this video, guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up. I will be going into the charts now to give you a detailed breakdown of Ethereum and what we can expect from the merge in terms of a price prediction. Because as I remember, I said it could go either way here because there's a lot of factors up and down either side. Make sure you smash the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss one of my videos. And now into the Ethereum chart. For the live chart update, I'm going to be starting on the weekly time frame, guys, and we're going to be looking at the all-time high from Ethereum, currently sat around 5,000. The current price for Ethereum is hovering around 1,600. Now, in terms of chart patterns, what can we expect from this? You can see falling wedge after falling wedge after falling wedge. It's just drastic falling wedges, obviously, in this horrific bear market. Falling wedges, they tend to usually break to the upside, guys, so we can expect some potential upside price action if we are going to see a break of around 2,000. So that's going to be an interesting point to watch if we are going to see upwards momentum in terms of the price for Ethereum here. Zooming in a bit, I want to look at some moving averages here on the daily for you guys because there is some key levels of resistance we need to be looking out for. And these are the 200 EMA, currently sat around 1,993, a very crucial area for resistance. We tend to usually get rejected off this quite a few times here. So if we are going to see a pump with the most recent merge for Ethereum, then I would expect resistance around this area. Not to mention all of these major trend lines that we've got coming down from the falling wedges from the all-time highs. So there's definitely an area of resistance I really would expect here. But as we said, there could be a sell-off of Ethereum because people might not have enough money to stake 32 Ethereum. So they could sell off their Ethereum. This would cause a crash in the price. The areas that I'm looking for here for a bounce of support after the price crashes are these horizontals. We're currently sat on a very crucial horizontal at 1,568. The dump in Bitcoin yesterday really didn't help this, but if we are going to see a crash from the merge, I'd expect to come down and at least test 1,432. That's going to be an area to be looking out for there. And then also we do have a very nice trend line coming down as well. You can see the support that we have had on previous price action in this area. So definitely an area I would be looking out for. And that's going to be around 1,265. Now let's talk about the unspeakable. Let's talk about Ethereum absolutely falling off a cliff because people not having confidence in the merge here. The prices that I would be looking out for, the most recent low of the current bear market, and that is going to be currently sat at around $880, okay? Very, very crucial level. If we lose this level, I would expect volume-weighted ATR band, that's the volume-weighted average true range, to be tested in terms of a level of support, and these are basically going to be buy areas for me, guys. I'm going to be buying up copious amounts of Ethereum if we come down to these areas. I know Ethereum's strong. I know it will bounce back if the merge isn't successful. I know Ethereum will bounce back, and I know that these are going to be insanely cheap prices for the future price prediction for Ethereum. So the prices that I'm buying Ethereum at, I will be DCAing the whole way down if we crash, and that's going to be at 1,010. It's going to be 880, 648, and I'm just going to be continuously buying it because we will bounce back. We might just need a little time for the proof of stake to settle in. So just to reiterate, the areas that I'm looking for here for potential support and resistance are essentially, if you keep 2,000 in your head, we probably will find resistance from there. If we don't find resistance at 2,000, we could actually start a really nice rally up if we can get above the 200 SMA and the 200 EMA. If this is going to happen, we will be breaking market structure here, and we will essentially be confirming the most recent uptrend that we are seeing for Ethereum. That's when we can be looking for prices of around 2,500, stuff like that. In terms of how long it's going to take to get there, I probably would say something along the lines at the end of the year if everything goes to plan. So, as I was saying to you, how to make money with this Ethereum merge. Key areas to be looking out for there. You want to be shorting or longing these key areas. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not take any of these trades that I'm saying to you here. This is just what I am personally going to be doing. To summarize, I'm going to be DCAing the whole way down if we start to crash on these levels. And also, if we start to pump, I'm going to be longing Ethereum with leverage, using the volume-weighted ATR band as a very crucial take profit, and that's going to be currently sat at around 2,471. You can see the resistance that we have found off this previously. If we can get above it, we will start a lovely little uptrend, but usually we do find resistance on the daily for this indicator. So that's why I'm going to be using it as a very, very strong take profit, especially if we absolutely bang it very, very fast here due to the merge and due to the excitement and the FOMO that could come into this. But that's going to be it from a chart update, guys. Just giving you a nice little detailed explanation on the macro of the areas that I'm looking out for and my trading strategy and how I'm going to be reacting to the merge. But for now, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you grabbed value from this video. If you did, smash that like button for me. And also, if you like more content like this, press the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of my videos. Put your opinions down in the comments section. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.